What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is my review of episode 1 of Moon Knight. So Moon Knight dropped last night on Disney Plus out of nowhere. I had no idea that this was even coming out last night. I was really excited because I've been looking forward to this, well, since it got announced. I have no idea who Moon Knight is. I don't read the comics, but his character looked really interesting. He looked sick. And knowing that Oscar Isaac's going to be playing this character was just really exciting because I love Oscar Isaac. I think he's such a good actor. Everything he's in and done, I really like. So yeah, I was just really interested to see it. So we got to watch it last night. And I've got to say, for the first episode of a new Marvel series, I thought it was brilliant. I really did enjoy it. I found it entertaining from start to finish. There was like so many different things in this. Like, it's quite funny. Like, the comedy's pretty good in this. It's like a thriller at times. There's a bit of horror thrown in there. There's action. There's a lot of mystery. This episode's got a lot of mystery behind it. It still leaves loads of questions at the end, which I liked. Oscar Isaac plays this character Stephen Grant so well. Like, I actually found him to be wicked. I loved him. I thought that he was really funny, and I also found how he made his character feel like a bit of a geek and nervous. He doesn't really know what's going on. His life's all over the place. Like, he's completely in turmoil with his life. He's having issues sleeping. He's having to chain himself up at night when he sleeps because he's waking up, I guess. And, well, you don't really know why at the minute. You can get an idea as to why, maybe, but he's doing all these weird things in his room. He's putting blue tape across his door, which I don't know why. He's locking all of his doors. He's obviously chaining himself up, so I guess to him, he must be sleepwalking. He thinks he's sleepwalking and doing stuff because outside of his normal life and his normal routine, things are happening in his life that he has no recollection of. He doesn't know why people are saying things to him. Like, there's a woman who's planned to be going on a date with him. He doesn't know why. He's like, what? Like, we're going on a date, are we? All right, cool. Like, he doesn't know why, and people are confused by this. So obviously things are going on in his life that he's just completely unaware of, and that's why he's locking himself up to try and prevent these things from happening. But like, this episode starts to show you kind of why these things might be happening, but doesn't really explain it just yet. But as this episode starts to unfold, you start to realize that he actually has this other personality that's going on within him, which is tormenting him, and that other personality is called Mark. So far in this episode, it doesn't really explain too much about Mark. We get to understand more of who Mark is towards the end, but it doesn't explain really that much. You just kind of get an idea, but I just like that this episode didn't give you too much at all. Ethan Hawke's in this, which I was really happy to see. I really love Ethan Hawke, and he plays this really weird character right at the beginning of this episode. His character does something really weird that sets him up to just, I don't know, it was a cool way to start his character because it's just a very weird thing. You'll know exactly what I'm on about when you watch it. It's the first thing that happens in the episode, and it's just like, oh my god, what are you doing? His character is like involved with, there's a lot of ancient Egyptian mythology in this, like a lot of the ancient Egyptian goddesses and gods, they're present in this series, and Ethan Hawke's character seems to be working for them. It's hard to explain that without spoiling it, but he's doing things that, it's weird. He does stuff in this episode which is like, he's obviously the villain, but in a way that doesn't really make him out to be evil. He's kind of just sort of like having to do something because these ancient Egyptian gods are making him. He's just sort of given the role to do this thing, which is making him out to be a bad person. But right now, he's not really, I don't know. I'm kind of still unsure really what his character's going to be or what's going to happen with him. But yeah, he's definitely the villain at the moment. There's not really that much action in this episode, but I didn't care because I would prefer it to be what it is, which is more of like a character-focused, character development episode where we really get to know the characters, and we do. It spends all the time focusing on Stephen Grant, Oscar Isaac character, and what he's going through, because his story's like at the moment really interesting. Like, he's just going through all this crazy shit, having all these mental dreams, doesn't know what's real, what's not. The actual episode doesn't even really explain to you, the viewer, what's real and what's not. It kind of leaves you unsure as well, which I liked. And yeah, he's just completely tormented, and he just plays the role so well that I could have just watched that for ages. I really did like it. I liked how this episode doesn't really give you too much. It doesn't show you Moon Knight really at all. We do get to see him, but it's like literally once, and I liked that. And it kind of keeps him hidden for pretty much the whole episode. But you do get these action sequences where Oscar Isaac is in these situations, or Stephen Grant is in these situations where people are chasing him, and he doesn't know why. They're trying to kill him. He's got this like weird, like Egyptian metal thing. I can't remember what kind of creature it is, like a bug. What are they called again? Fuck knows. I can't remember what the name of it is. Anyway, he's got some like Egyptian jewelry thing, which is, I guess it's really important for some reason, which we don't know yet. But they're all trying to get this thing off him, and he doesn't have a clue why. Something is preventing him from even opening his hand because he just wants to give it away. Something is stopping him from giving this jewel away to all these people who are coming after him. They're trying to kill him, and he doesn't know why. And I liked how it's shot and how he gets out of these situations, should I say. Because he's obviously just not a fighter. He doesn't know how to fight. He's a nervous guy. He doesn't know what's going on in his life. And he's getting chased. He's nearly getting killed. And somehow he gets out of these situations. And I liked how this episode does that. It doesn't let you see really anything, but it does as well. And I like the mystery behind it because you kind of know what's going on, but it doesn't show you it that much at all, really, in this episode. And I liked that. Obviously, throughout the series, we're going to start seeing how he gets out of these episodes, out of these situations, and really what's happening in these moments. But I liked in this episode how it just doesn't really show you it at all, and it keeps you sort of locked into Stephen Grant and like his sort of like confusion of how and why he's even in these situations and how the hell did he get out of it. The episode's only 46 minutes, which was just a bit gutting because I wanted more. Which I guess is a good thing because it leaves you wanting more. This episode, I just wanted to see more. Like, me and my housemate were gutted at the end because we were like, oh no, we want to see like what happens next, which is obviously a really good thing. I just wish they did hour-long episodes. It's annoying that they don't, but whatever. But yeah, it just left me wanting more at the end of this, and I just genuinely found it really entertaining. I think it's a great start for a new series. I really did enjoy this, and for me, if I was going to give this a rating, I would give it an 8 out of 10. That's it, guys. That's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please hit that like button. And also let me know down below, what did you think to this? Have you watched it yet? Is it comic book accurate? I'd love to know down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching, guys. And I'll see you next time on wAFFwORLD.